Yo, guys, I hope you're well. So, guys, earlier on today, I was at the supermarket. It's one of the big supermarkets. I'm not going to say which one, but a few worrying things I saw. So, went up, got my shopping together, went up to the till, and there was only one till open, which is by the by. But sitting behind the till was management. And I was really just scratching my head a little bit. Anyway, so when it got to my turn, I went up there and I said, it's nice to see people doing other parts of the role. And I asked the manager, the lady, I asked her what's going on. And what she said was she was behind the till because of staff shortages. And well, the way she put it was staff illness, but she was saying staff shortages. Thing is, I know the people who work behind the till. I always speak to them. I always go to the till when I'm at the supermarket. So I spoke to a couple of other people. Anyway, to cut a long story short, the manager was really good, very efficient. She was really nice and etc. etc. So no faults and arguments there. But I spoke to a couple of people who I know at the supermarket and I was asking them what's going on. And they told me that basically what's happening is with the supermarket is that people are leaving for various reasons and they're not being replaced. So basically, the store is using attrition to make savings, cost savings, etc. So the staff that are left are now covering other staff who should have been there. So for instance, if they had 20 staff, 5 staff leave, 15 staff are now covering the roles of 20 people. So this is what's happening. And I believe this is something also to do with what's going on with Rachel Reeves, who I call Severe Reeves. So her plans for the economy, in my opinion, are backfiring. Companies cannot afford to replace people because of these new NIC charges, etc., etc. Companies are actually looking to lay people off rather than to employ more people. So Rachel Reeves saying that her budget is going to be a budget for growth. I don't see it. I'm there with the boots on the ground. I know the people at the supermarket. I've been going to that for years and I know every single person who works till. Same with the trains. I know everyone who works behind the counter. So Rachel Reeves saying that hers is a budget for growth, I disagree with. What I'm seeing is people being laid off. So when people leave, resign, when people retire, they're not being replaced. Companies cannot afford it or they don't think they can afford it. So this budget from Rachel Reeves is starting to bite and it's biting hard. She's already affected the pensioners. She's affected the farmers. She's gone after the business owners. And all I see is that it's a negative effect. So it's having the opposite effect of what Rachel Reeves said this budget is going to have. I mean, we've had a guilt crisis just over the last few days. So her borrowing. So now we have to pay more back on what we've borrowed. What's going on in this country? What is happening? What is happening? People, we've got to really listen and we've got to speak to the boots on the floor and we've got to say, we need to turn this around quick because all I'm seeing is people aren't happy. And some of the staff as well were saying they're actually looking for another job straight away. Because if you give more and put more work on someone, so you pay them £100, just say you pay them £100 a week to do 8 hours work. But now you're paying them £100 a week to do the equivalent of 15 hours work. It's not going to work. It's not going to fly. Not here, not there, not anywhere. Anyway, people, it's just a short one. Just Rachel Reeves, Severe Reeves. Please look back at what you've done and be brave enough, bold enough, and be honest enough to tell people you've made a mistake and you're going to put it correct. I'm thinking there's going to be a spring budget, and if there is one, please rectify the mistakes you made on the October budget because we are going to hit recession real quick if you don't. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got to say. At the supermarket this morning, speaking to a few people I know. It was interesting seeing management on till, but by the by, I'm just seeing that this is going to get worse, a lot worse before it gets better, if it ever gets better. So guys, make sure you look after yourselves, you look after each other, and please subscribe to my channel here at Tawny TV. Guys, have a great day.